In this video we are going to look at rounding a number to so many decimal places. It doesn't actually matter how many decimal places that you're rounding to, the process is exactly the same. One of the most important things when you're rounding to decimal places is that the number of places you are asked to round to determines how many numbers are after the point. So if you're asked to round to one decimal place, your answer will have one number after the point, even if that's a 0. Two decimal places will have two numbers after the point, and so on and so forth. The main rule for rounding doesn't change, and that is that 5 or more rounds up. If it's less than 5, then it doesn't change anything. So for example, if I wanted to round 4.576 to one decimal place, I'm going to underline the first decimal place, the 5. The number that determines whether the 5 is going to change or not is the number immediately to the right of it. Now the rules say 5 or more rounds up, well the 7 is bigger than 5, so it rounds the 5 up to a 6, so 4.6. If I want to round that number there to two decimal places, I'm going to highlight the two decimal places. Then I'm going to look at the number immediately to the right of the second decimal place, and that's a 4. Does the 4 round the 0 up? No, it doesn't, because it's less, the 4 is less than 5. So it doesn't change anything. So the answer will be 3.20. Notice two figures after the point because it's two decimal places. The other thing that's worth pointing out is that these numbers here don't matter. They don't have any effect at all on the rounding. If I want to round that number to one decimal place, then I'll underline the first number after the point, the first decimal place. The next one is a 9. So does the 9 round this 9 up? Yes, it does. It rounds the 9 up to a 10. But it doesn't make sense to write 4.10. So what we do is we carry this extra 1 forward onto the number directly to the left. So it's going to make the 4 into a 5. And the decimal point, the first number after the decimal point, becomes a 0. Again, one number after the point, even if it's a 0.